Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sportsman's Warehouse, a premier inter-schools clash between Waterkloof and Affies. It's been an absolutely fantastic day thus far, but the action just begins now as the two first 15s go head-to-head. And as always, I'm not alone. With me in the commentary box, Kennedy Tsiba. Kennedy, chat us through the Waterkloof side.
Yes, thank you and welcome to our viewers. In the front row, we've got Hoos, Jacobs and Swart that are leading the front rowers for Waterkloof, and a man to watch, Devin Botha, in that number 6 jersey, always instrumental. We've got Dennis Obi, who's just moved. He's come wing to fullback and moves in between, and he's going to be pitting up at number 10 for them. And Rowan Bastiana is one of the players to watch for this Waterkloof side. Really exciting player. Also keep your eye on Rowan van Aswegen, who's in the number 13 jersey, who collected a couple of man of the match performances in last year's outings.
Moving on to the travelling side, Affies from across the way.
Yeah, this Affies side came in a real close, tight fought match last week against Maritzburg, but you've got Van Dijk in that number 2 position. He's going to be crucial in terms of how he moves around. Luan Pogiter, Albert Smith and Ruan Leopold are the back rowers that are going to have to be really abrasive, bring that defensive line, and also look to steal ball on the ground. We all know that general in that number 10 jersey, Ruben Pienaar. He's whether it's in the Affies jersey, whether it's in the SA Schools jersey, he is a star playmaker and he's always one to watch.
12 jersey, someone really to look out for as Van Dijk once again looks for that 6-ball option, and now they're inside the Waterkloof 22. Rolling is the maul, Van Dijk in possession at the back. You've got to be careful of that pick and go as Meyer looks for it. He manages to get it into Pienaar, decides to go by himself. Plenty of space at the moment as Smith tries to wrap his way around there, doesn't manage to find space. Pienaar waiting for the ball anxiously. He gets it into the man purchase that we spoke about, and look at the run here from Rue. Unbelievable scenes here as Affies get onto the scoreboard really early on in this game, and it's Egan Rue who darts it over the try line for the first one of the day.
Oh, what a start here by the Avitbilla. There was the cleaning, but just look at the distribution here, right out to Rue. And look at that pace, and well created by that back line, and just quick ball, quick phase, and a well spread out attack.
To find any distance. Going down the blind side now for Ruan Jacobs. Jacobs shrugs off 1, 2, 3 tacklers, and it's Ruan Jacobs that goes over the try line. Fantastic line break there from the Waterkloof number 2. He shows a clean pair of heels and gets his team back into this game.
And the home side supporters on their feet, because this was spectacular. Ruan Jacobs just breaking tackles left, right and center, and that was so dynamic. Just look at this, the change in play. There's the bump, and just look at this power. I'll see you later. And just look at the gas that he applies once he's gone through the gap. This is spectacular. Excellent try here by Ruan Jacobs, and round purchase at him.
Big maul now for Affies, and they're really close to the try line. You cannot help but think Affies may well bustle over. And there we go, we've got it, a second try for the day. Affies managed to get over the whitewash. It looks like Potgieter, who's managed to stumble his way over there.
Fuse the next attack and get out of the 22.
Well, exactly. Taken into contact, and now we're only a couple of yards out. Tries to go down the short side, unsuccessful. It's well defended once again, and this time round it's going to be really difficult to stop the big number 7, Albert Smith. When he gets into those kind of positions, there's absolutely no stopping him, and Affies add to their score tally.
And that is pure old school Affies style rugby. Hit up, and you're going to go and score. Albert Smith gets through for yet another try, and that was just brilliant and powerful work. That's just using the strengths and using what you need to do. Go forward, and there's the dot down. Albert Smith gets 7 points.
They're all getting a chance to run it now, are the Affies forwards. Purchase trying to break his way through the smallest gap. Pino offloads it, taken into contact, and now an opportunity for Groenewald to get it out to Grobler, and it's a try here for Nicholas Grobler. Darts it over the whitewash.
Make a lot of mistakes.
So important now for the Witbiller to get points out of this situation, and that one has it been darted over the try line, and it's a fantastic score there from Nicholas Grobler. A little bit of a mess here on the left-hand try line, but he manages to get his second score of the day, and he looks to be in a little bit of discomfort as well. Fantastic score.
Oh, I love it when you see that just off the shoulder. There, Pino just gives it there to Grobler, and he almost just came short, and he had to almost just crawl or roll his way over, and that's perhaps where he just landed on his shoulder.
I can't help but notice Obi and Makachi on the right-hand side. It's Prinsloo with the pick and go, trying to stretch over the whitewash. They've committed a lot of Affies defenders into that, and it's a try for Waterkloof. They get themselves back into this one. Lovely work there by the big forwards, managing to get over the whitewash, and a lovely score for the home side.
Yeah, much deserved and exactly what they needed. We spoke about them being the next that score. Juan Kos was able to dot down. Again, a nice little snipe there by Prinsloo. And he was brought down just slightly short, but the forwards did great work here in terms of just being able to come around and keep it tight. And there was space just around that ruck. And Juan Kos was able to dot down. And the 2 points have been added.
Opportunities in this game. Steps back onto the inside. And Waterkloof need to get onto the scoreboard really quickly. De Beer, lovely offload. And now there's an opportunity for Buschinser to get over the whitewash. Just when we said they need it. Lovely work there by Ronan Buschinser. He steps past the tackle, gets over the whitewash, and helps his team get back into this one.
Yeah, it's exactly what this home crowd needed. They needed Buschinser to show his quality. We spoke about him. Look at him saying, listen up, watch me, watch me. And that's brilliant play in terms of him just being able to get the ball that was flicked. Just look at that one-hand offload, and he was away. And just look at this in and out. Oh, that was delightful. Yeah, just look at him saying, where are you, my son? And he dots it down. Brilliant play we've spoken about.
Just outside their 22, do they look for a little bit of territory? Obi puts it onto the boot. The chase really tricky there, and now Ruben Groenewald. He's got an opportunity now. The number 15 finds his SA Schools number 12 in purchase. Affies in a really commanding position. They've got an overlap on the outside. They're not going to need the overlap as Tiens Barutz, the second team number 10, gets himself over the try line. Nice there of Waterkloof. Well fielded by Smith. The rolling maul. Not quite rolling, it's Christian Potgieter who's in possession of it, and it looks like he's darted that one down. Indeed he has. Lovely work here from Affies. Can they get a final try here? Waterkloof into more formation. They wrap it around, and it's a fantastic way to finish here for Ruan Jacobs, who gets his second try of this encounter. It's something that they would have practiced at the training ground all week. And the big number 2, Ruan Jacobs, not only throws it into the line out, he wraps around, gets it, breaks through the line. And have a look at this. It's a lovely training ground move here. It's an assist there from Divan Buerta. Gets it out to Ruan Jacobs. Absolutely fantastic derby here. 28 points to 43. Affies taking the spoils here on Derby Day.
We're Affies, and this is the Sportsman's Warehouse Premier Interschools rugby match between Affies and Waterkloof. And the man of the match is Luan Potgieter, who was absolutely magnificent today. He was great on the ground. He was great at the breakdown, scored a try to boot, and it's just sometimes good to reward players that do some of the groundwork and reward them. Luan, great game from you, a great try. Can you just talk us through about how you guys performed today?
Honestly, a really tough start. It was not an easy game at all. going into the game, it was just being physical and trying to be quick at the breakdown, and happy with the end result. I think there's a few mistakes we can correct, but overall I'm very happy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the way you guys just mixed up your play. You scored some tries through your driving mauls, and you also used the ball out wide. Is that a strategy of you guys that you've done this season? I know last week you had a tight match, but you came out here and you showed that you've got great variation in your play.
So variation is an important thing at Affies, and we like to mix stuff up from now and then, and it's thanks to our backline and the whole team actually. I think all of us came here and we just gave our best and we just played as one, and therefore we can do that type of variations of play, stuff like that.
Okay, well done, Luan Pokiter, who is the man of the match from the Sportsman's Warehouse Premier Inter-Schools match between Affies and Waterkloof.